I'd like to open the public hearing for the Sullivan County Funding Corporation regarding the video conference policy. Which copy of the notice of public hearing was posted on our website and in the government center. I have a copy of the proposed resolution and policy on file, and if you'd like to make public comment, I will sign the sheet.
I passed out to everybody what New York State recommends for a video conference policy. The policy that you have before you falls way short of what you should be doing. They are making sure it follows the law or the rules for an open government. I would recommend in the future that whenever you have a public hearing on anything, you should use line numbers, so it's easy to refer to for everybody, instead of halfway down page 2, paragraph 3. Okay. There's a lot of things under that document where frequently asked questions. But these are the things that seem to have been left out, or you should know about. A member who is participating from a remote location that is not open to in-person physical attendance by the public shall not be counted toward the quorum. So if I'm sitting in Timbuktu and I'm zooming in, and I cannot be counted towards the quorum. I can be counted as being present, and I can vote. You can participate, but you can't be part of the quorum. Down you get, that was the line 34 and 35 on page 7 at the bottom of the page. Each page is numbered consecutively. All right. On page 7, paragraph 5. All members can be heard, seen, and identified. Right now, you and anybody else who videos is not being identified on screen. So if you're sitting home and you're zooming in, you should have a placard stating your name, so it can be seen on screen. You know, and this is not anything you have to laugh at, because people have a right to know. Okay? Also, this shall include the use of first and last name placards physically placed in front of the member. It says right there. And that's what the policy used to say. Members participating by video conferencing from private locations due to extraordinary circumstances such members must ensure that their full first and full last name appear on their video conference screen. You don't have that here when you got handed out to you. But these are everything that matches up with the rules and the laws of open government. And this is the one you should be adopting. This is the one you should be looking at. Not that skinny down thing that doesn't hold any water and opens you up to a lot of grief by being in court. Because you're not following the rules. These are the rules that you should be following. These are the ones that keep you all out of trouble, keep everybody on the same page. Because that's important. So citizenry, you as members, staff should all know what the rules are, and there's no question. Just like I say, you're supposed to call 4 days ahead. Okay, we're going to ask the same question that you have there. Is, does anybody know where the public placement of any notice has to go for this board? You're supposed to have one. It's supposed to be accessible 72 hours ahead of time. If your doors are closed on the weekend, they don't count. Look into it. Let's start doing things properly. It's not acting like a fly-by-night operation. Let's do it by the rules. Thank you.
I resent you calling this a fly-by-night operation.
Sometimes you act like that.
There are people here that have lots of things to do, and they are spending their time in this room to make sure that Sullivan County is a better place. It's not a fly-by-night operation. And I think you should apologize to the whole meeting.
I will apologize if I find you apologizing for failure to follow the open meetings law.
You used a derogatory comment, not the general comments you made. That's a derogatory comment. You should be ashamed of yourself.
If you had proper guidance, you wouldn't be doing some of the things you did.
I don't.
No,
question
Ken,
you.
public
With
comment,
questionable
well,
activity.
public comment should be civil and should be clinical. And the fact that you can't be civil or clinical is a little bit disturbing. We won't pay attention to somebody that's emotional and that actually takes hits at us from a perspective that is your own personal. That you're interpreting the rules and the laws from your perspective, and then you're actually telling us that they're finite. Making your point really is not, past that should, your comment should just be left alone. And getting us aggravated and getting me aggravated for no reason because you're having a bad day and you can't articulate something in a civil manner really is just disappointing to me, knowing you all these years.
Motion to close the public hearing.